There comes a moment in everyone's life when the world grows quiet, when the noise of distraction fades, and you're left alone with one question that defines everything. How bad do you really want it? Motivation isn't just a feeling. It's the spark that ignites the human spirit when everything else falls apart. It's the invisible force that pulls you out of bed when your mind tells you to rest. The quiet whisper that says keep going when your body screams stop. But true motivation, real, lasting motivation, ain't about hype, luck, or comfort. It's about mastering your mind, embracing the grind, and creating fire when the world feels cold. In life, everyone starts with dreams. As children, we all imagine greatness, to become something, to create something, to matter. But somewhere along the way, reality sets in. The world tells you to play it safe. People tell you it's impossible. Fear tells you you're not good enough. Slowly, dreams fade, replaced by doubt, procrastination, and routine. Yet, within every person, no matter how broken, there's a spark that never dies, a voice that says, there's more inside you. That voice is motivation in its purest form, not the temporary rush you get from watching a video or hearing a quote, but the deep, unrelenting hunger to become who you were meant to be. Motivation begins with purpose. Without purpose, you drift through life without direction, like a ship lost at sea. Purpose gives meaning to struggle. It gives pain a reason to exist. If you don't have a why, you'll quit at the first sign of difficulty. Every great story, every success, every triumph begins with a clear reason behind the effort. Your purpose might be to build a better life for your family, to prove your doubters wrong, to conquer your fears, or to leave a legacy that outlives you. Whatever it is, your purpose must be stronger than your excuses. Motivation without a purpose is like a flame without oxygen. It dies quickly. The truth about motivation is this: it will not always be there. You won't always feel inspired. There will be mornings when you wake up tired, unmotivated, and lost. There will be days when progress feels invisible and the world feels heavy. And this is where most people give up, because they believe motivation should feel good. But real motivation is born in discomfort. It thrives in the moments you push through exhaustion, boredom, and doubt. It's built in silence, in repetition, in sacrifice. The people who achieve greatness aren't the ones who wait to feel ready. They're the ones who take action even when they don't. Discipline is the foundation of true motivation. Feelings fade, but discipline remains. You can't control when motivation comes, but you can control your actions. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's showing up every single day, rain or shine, tired or not, excited or drained. It's the bridge between goals and results. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you moving forward when everything in you wants to stop. The gym, the study desk, the work, those are the arenas where discipline wins over emotion. And when discipline becomes habit, success becomes inevitable. Failure is part of the journey, not the end of it. Too many people quit when they fail, thinking it's a sign to stop. But failure is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. Every setback reveals what you need to learn, what you need to improve, and how strong you really are. You can't develop resilience without resistance. Every failure refines your character, sharpens your skills, and tests your will. The question is not whether you will fail. You will. The real question is, will you rise after failure, or will you let it define you? The strongest people in history aren't those who never fell. They're those who refuse to stay down. Pain is also part of the process. Growth requires discomfort. The mind and body grow only through challenge. Every rep, every late night, every sacrifice stretches your limits. Pain reveals who you really are. Most people avoid pain. They seek comfort, pleasure, and ease. But comfort is the enemy of progress. The moment you choose comfort over growth, you stop evolving. Pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. When you feel like giving up, remember that pain is not punishment. It's the cost of transformation. Endure it, and it will turn you into something stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. To stay motivated, you must also master your environment. Surround yourself with people who inspire, not drain you. Energy is contagious. If you spend time with the lazy, you'll become lazy. If you surround yourself with the hungry, the focused, the disciplined, you'll rise to their level. Motivation thrives in environments that challenge you to grow. Protect your mind from negativity, distractions, and self-doubt. The world is full of noise, comparison, fear, and failure. But your power lies in focus. Every moment you waste doubting yourself is a moment you could spend building your future. Another truth about motivation is that it's personal. What drives one person might not drive another. Some are motivated by love, others by fear, pride, revenge, or hope. What matters is not where your motivation comes from, but how deeply it burns. You must learn to create your own fuel. Some days, your motivation will come from passion. Other days, from anger, or even desperation. Use it all. Channel every emotion into forward motion. You can't wait for ideal conditions to begin. You must create your own fire, one spark at a time. Motivation also requires patience. The path to success is never a straight line. It's filled with detours, delays, and disappointments. The greatest mistake people make is expecting instant results. True change takes time. You can't rush the process of growth. Every day you show up, you plant seeds, and though you may not see the harvest now, it's growing beneath the surface. Trust the process. Success doesn't come overnight. It comes from years of consistent effort. The secret to lasting motivation is to fall in love with the journey, not just the destination. Visualization is another powerful tool for motivation. The mind is a weapon. What you imagine repeatedly, you eventually become. Every success story begins with a vision. See yourself as the person you want to be. Feel it, live it in your mind. When your vision is clear, your actions will follow. Write down your goals. Speak them, manifest them through effort. Your brain believes what you feed it. So feed it strength, not doubt. The more vividly you imagine success, the more likely you are to chase it with conviction. There will always be obstacles, fear, fatigue, critics, failure, and uncertainty, but none of them are stronger than your will to keep going. Motivation is not about being fearless. It's about moving forward despite fear. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the mastery of it. The bravest people aren't those who never feel afraid, but those who act anyway. Each time you confront your fear, you weaken it. Each time you push through resistance, you grow stronger. At the end of the day, motivation is not about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about getting up one more time than you fall. It's about choosing progress over comfort, discipline over doubt, and purpose over excuses. You don't need to be the most talented, the strongest, or the smartest. You just need to be the one who never quits. The real victory is not in reaching the top, but in refusing to stay at the bottom. The human spirit is capable of extraordinary things. History is filled with people who started with nothing and turned their lives into something magnificent. Not because they were lucky, but because they were relentless. They understood that motivation is a gift. It's a choice. Every single day, you have the power to choose, to rise, to fight, to believe. The mind is your greatest weapon, and motivation is the fire that fuels it. So when you feel tired, when doubt whispers that you can't do it, when life seems too heavy, remember this: there's a version of you waiting on the other side of struggle, a stronger, braver, unstoppable version. The only thing standing between you and that person is your willingness to endure. Keep going, keep fighting, keep believing, because one day you'll look back at this moment, the struggle, the pain, the grind, and realize it was all worth it. Health is wealth, but mental toughness is the foundation of greatness. The world will test you, life will challenge you, but your fire within, that unbreakable motivation, will be the force that carries you through everything. So light the fire, protect it, and let it burn bright. Because once you master motivation, nothing in this world can stop you.